Hi there, I'm Willem van der Merwe. A little bit of background before I answer the questions. I worked as an industrial engineer in the fuel and chemical manufacturing industry for almost 2 decades before we immigrated to Australia. When coming to Australia, we came to the realization that it's small business that's driving the Australian economy, and also that the skills, knowledge, and experience I gained in the international corporate world is something that is lacking or scarce in the Australian small business. Also, it's nearly impossible for them to gain that experience on their own. So we decided to join the Alternative Board to give me a platform to reach out to the small business owner, help them, coach them, teach them, and train them these skills that I've got. Now, with that background in mind, to answer the question why, I love the diversity of challenges that's working with different business owners bring, and the gratitude that I can see on their faces when they come to me with a challenge and walk away with a path to follow, steps to take to reach that success, and the confidence that knowing that the solution they've got is something that will work for them, that's personalized to their situation, specific circumstances, and will help them achieve their goals. The question of why work for the professional builder. My time with the Alternative Board has passed, and though I've learned a tremendous amount and gained a lot of skill and experience, I'm looking for new challenges and a wider field to work with. The third question, one of the feathers in my cap, so to speak, is me helping a business owner with an HR background to grow a business that she bought from retiring parents for $87,000 to a business with a monthly turnover more than 3 times that of the original purchase price. We did that by establishing clear goals for the owner herself and identifying what the business needed to look like to get her to her goals. The process changed the business from a manufacturing and importing of overseas parts to local manufacturing, on-demand 3D printing, creating an online shop that extended its reach, creating strategic alliances with not only the OEMs, but also the actual tradies installing the product, and also a proper pricing strategy. This process took over 3 years, but the owner was able to reduce her involvement in the business, cut down her work week to 3 days a week, and start 2 non-related businesses online. The last question, what's my favorite meal and how do I prepare that? Well, I've got 2 teenagers at home. So Friday night is homemade pizza night, and my contribution is technically speaking getting everything prepped and ready for when they get back from school. So I'll start the process just after 3 in the afternoon, getting all the dry ingredients ready and mixed up in a bowl. I'll add the wet ingredients, milk and water, and then knead that for about 30 minutes. Then I'll let that rest and then start getting the toppings ready. At this point in time, I've done it in such a way that most of the toppings are pre-packed and frozen, so it's a case of getting those toppings out of the freezer in the right quantities, getting them to thaw, and then also when it's actual dinner time, it is a case of getting everybody to make their own pizzas, baking the kids' pizzas first because they tend to come back for seconds just before I get my pizza out of the bakery, the pizza oven, and then take it from there. So it's a case of getting everybody the stuff they need to get their own pizza ready, popping them in the oven, getting them out, making sure everything is safe, and then getting everybody fed. I hope this answers all the questions and give you a bit of an overview of who I am and what my approach is to not only business and coaching, but also to dealing with my family and so forth. So I hope to have a more detailed discussion or progress further into the interview process. So I bid you all a good day. Thank you.